seeing as how they have the leech on there, it's going to be a Thor jungle. We've seen that in the Thai meta, where, and we talked about this in the comment section before, where you have to use Thor's ultimate, take out the mentality that you have to deal damage with the full charged ult. Use the mentality that the Thais use and use it to zone out. If A-Styles can pull it off, this might be a really beautiful game for EVO and a difficult one for Spear and Light.
Well, here's another thing I noticed. Like, we've questioned Thor in the comments section when we saw the game with Finesse, and based on the performance that Thai players do, they're using that thunderclap to zone out. The question is, are EVO gonna do the same thing, or are they gonna try to wombo and carry just like what Finesse tried to do? Because if you have that little margin for error, I do not see EVO succeeding in this kind of composition right now. Captain America, Black Knight, they have a Scarlet Witch, X-Light on the Vision, and then the Thing with that Boulder Crash. IPT, devastating comp right now.
And we might see, in a teamfight scenario, we might see the Boulder Crash used maybe just as Ebony Maw gets out of the Ant-Man or whoever, or just when Ebony Maw goes inside Ant-Man to try to disrupt the chances of Ebony Maw to really pop off and deal a lot of damage. The jungle is gonna be such a sweet battle. Meranco Man, A-Styles, and that Thunder God Thor versus Capitan Estados Unidos. Dude, this is gonna be absolutely crazy, and it's gonna be a jungle battle for the ages.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. Are we gonna see Capitan Estados Unidos go absolutely ham? Or is it gonna be the return of the God of Thunder? The phenomenal one against Jungle King. Who's the better jungler here? We are going to find out. 1 minute into the game right now. No teams are making any quick engagements. We saw 470 try to steal that buff, but A-Styles already on point, ready for that engagement. 470 was forced to back off there, but look at the bot side. You're seeing some harass here coming in from Russ and Demon. Okub is gonna be forced to just back off and ignore that because let's rock, and then the harass coming in from Russ, it's a completely different story compared to what they're bringing up. X-Spear is on Scarlet Witch. This is not a...
They put the typical energy hero there into the bottom lane, putting Vision, which is a very viable tactic. We've seen it used up a lot. Putting the Vision in the middle lane against the Iron Man. The last time I saw that happen, if my memory serves me right, I can't remember what game it was, but the Iron Man didn't have a good game against that Vision. I believe in this kind of matchup, the Iron Man and the Vision actually are quite at odds with one another. Yes, everyone wants to give it to the Vision because of the burst potential of the solar energy beam, but Lumiere versus Light in the middle is just going to be absolutely interesting as well. Jungle King, 470 are there as well. Looks like they're going to fully commit. Ace swinging the hammer right now, but he decides to just go past it and backing off. So both teams slightly trying to play a little bit more aggressive to open it up, but still somewhat safe, not going for a full engage just yet.
Yeah, this is a completely different kind of movement compared to what we saw with One Snap and PGS. Both teams are making small jabs against each other this early. A-Styles though, the Avenger Vanguard is there all of a sudden. God of Thunder goes down. That face check absolutely destroyed him. X-Light Solar Energy Beam along with the Avenger Vanguard. That was more than enough to take down the God. And now, look at the bot lane. Demon is at half health. You're seeing IPT make their movements. 3 members right now are looking to get this tower, but we're only at the 3-minute mark. 4 minutes would be the Leviathan. They could go for an objective this early because the backdoor damage, the backdoor protection is going to be a lot lower after 3 minutes. The shield is going to be there to help this tower. Demon comes in on time, but that's a big chunk of damage just 3 minutes into this. Milano Strike was already committed. Look at the Boulder Crash, the ult, the Scarlet doing the damage with the sandwich, but wait, there's more. It's gonna be an answer. A-Styles is here, and the phenomenal one with the backup play, taking a trade kill, taking down the Thing, and 3 minutes and 30 in, we have ourselves a game.
The phenomenal Mjolnir swing right into the face there of Okub. Okub diving a little bit too deep there. I get what they were going for, but since it's not the typical marksman pick, it's going to be actually a little bit riskier to try to pull off a deep dive like that with your mage instead of your typical marksman. A-Style showing up just in time and turning it around. Back to the battle into the mid though. Lumiere is being able to avoid light solar energy beams perfectly right now because of the flight mode that Iron Man has. That's why I gotta say it's an even battle, but let's see. Someone in EVO might get caught off again. Ace House is there in the jungle. 470, a bit of an overextension. Will they be able to get the stun? Here comes the ultimate. He brings it down, but it's not gonna be fully charged. Full damage, not yet, but 470 somehow able to get away. They get to deal the damage. Star-Lord takes out the Black Knight, and there's more. Thor is actually able to secure the Leviathan, but here comes IPT turning it around. Jungle King going after Russ, not able to get the kill just yet. That's gonna be a trade, but that's gonna be a small win for EVO as they actually get the Leviathan.
Big win there. I wouldn't say small because that is a shutdown. You want to make sure that they kill someone big, and that was Black Knight big. You know how big the big Black Knight could be, and when he gets big, it's gonna be a big deal when he thrusts into you. But now look at the top side. There's gonna be a fight here. Thunderclap is gonna be used. They're going to go for this. A-Style there. Jungle King looking bad, but he's gonna get out with just a sliver of health. Was that a steal? Oh my god, was that a steal? That was a steal. The DOT was just enough to seal the buff. And there we go, 5 minutes in. It's 2 for 2. EVO are fighting back. IPT are making their plays happen as well. Right now, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, and this goes to show just how well EVO knows it, but they might get caught out here. Here comes 470, Tagadig. Oh, Tagadig away because he can't fully commit with Beben going giant form there to stop him in his tracks. Back to the top lane goes 470, and just to clear the lane, we're going to see an aggressive 3-man rotation here into the bot side, but Jungle King goes away, so it's going to be a reset now for both teams. Similar to the one snap game that we saw earlier, they just want to look for openings. From time to time, they'll try to make the opening themselves, but if it isn't a hard pick-off from the get-go, they're not gonna fully commit. And I'm seeing people in the comments right now, dude, yeah, this might be a long game. Considering how much respect these two teams have for one another, how well they know each other's playstyles, man, I'm not gonna be surprised if they drag it out.
Yeah, and no one wants to make a mistake. It's a best of one. Like, 6 minutes in, you're seeing 470 here trying to backdoor and get this. Beben is not going to have any of that. He's already there trying to box him out, but then look at Jungle King. He knows. He can see. And if Beben makes that move, Jungle King is there ready for that pounce. But now they're going to go on A-Styles instead. Lumiere is there to help out, but the shield pass is going to reveal Jungle King's position. That's going to force them back. But the question is, there might be a fight here in the mid lane because you're seeing IPT putting resources on the mid lane. You're moving Okub in the mid lane as well. 3 members of EVO are gonna try to defend this, but 7 minutes in, Lumiere is at half health. One wrong move, and IPT could all of a sudden pick off Lumiere. But you know what? Lumiere says, I'm not gonna make that mistake. I'm just gonna go back. And now, it's Demon gonna be pressured. Look at the bottom lane. Jungle can go in there. The Boulder crash, the ult. Everything was thrown at Demon and he goes down. That is a 7-minute kill. And all of a sudden, tower bot side, say goodbye. IPT are gonna take the first tower of this game. It's not gonna go in though. Look at the thunderclap. It's gonna go. The damage from the Imperium is gonna be legit, my friend. And 7 minutes and 30 in, that is a trade kill. Scarlet Witch for the Star-Lord. They're gonna take that, but they're gonna need to take more because this tower is still alive in the bot lane. IPT were able to take the tower, but you know what? I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. Instead, they're trying to get the tower mid lane. And you're seeing Jungle King there. He's ready. He might go for it. The damage, look at the damage from Beben. He's just gonna punch it down. Nope, he's gonna back off. He smells the movement coming in from IPT. They respect IPT that much. They're gonna back off. But now, there's gonna be a pause.
Sobrang kawawa si Demon doon kanina. Akala niya yung barangay tanod lang nandun. Nope, barangay captain, SK, yung kabit ng barangay captain nandun na, yung buong team, yung buong barangay, andun na. And they were able to stop Demon in his tracks. And that's one of the problems. Leaving the marksman alone. Yes, even if it's a Star-Lord who can just get away with the rocket boots. Dude, 3-on-1, and if you get caught in all the ultimates like that, yeah, you're gonna get deleted. A little bit over-aggressive for my taste, but hell, they got a kill, and it works. As we see a fight here for the blue buff, and I'm not sure who got to get it. I'm not sure. I think IPT, or no. I think EVO was actually able to steal it away. Yeah, they do because they have the shields with the Leviathan up. We might get to see another game-changing fight here once again. The question is, who's going to take it and who's going to turn this game around?
No one's trying to get the Leviathan right now. They're in position if they want to try for it, but I don't think anyone wants to make the first move because one mistake could change the game. And right now, both teams playing it safe. But you know what? I stand corrected. IPT, they're gonna go for it because they see 470 here. Look at the Ebony Maw and the Thor. They're gonna pop off. They're gonna try to get it. There it is. They steal away that Leviathan, but the rest of EVO are here. They're gonna fight it. That is the Captain America going down. Russ is gonna try to run. Okub is gonna finish it off, but here comes the Demon. Demon taking down one of the members. That's 3 dead for IPT. 6-4, 9 minutes in. It's A-Styles, the phenomenal one, leading the charge, but now a little too aggressive. A-Styles is being chased down here. X-Knight was ready for that. With 3 members dead, it's 6-4 in favor of EVO. They even get that Leviathan. Big win for them. But in terms of towers, they finally make it even. 1 apiece as Demon takes the bottom lane.
You saw that exact same clash in the Thai tournament we were watching earlier. Dude, A-Styles timing the ultimate perfectly, able to lock in the steal, at the same time zoning out the rest of IPT from getting too close because the mentality is, alis tayo! Get away from this, we don't want to get hit by this, but then you're leaving the Leviathan up for grabs and it's going to be harder for you to take it. EVO now marching down the middle lane. They have map control since they still have their top and middle lane first tier towers. IPT has their top tier tower too, so they have to watch out for the possible big fights that are gonna happen here that EVO will force out because the Surtur is up as well. 470 sees out A-Styles. There are members of IPT. That's 4. They go straight for A-Styles. Thunderclap drops in. He's able to dodge everything using the ultimate to dodge away the damage of IPT. A-Styles are shrugging his shoulders. You can't see me. A-Styles is in the house, baby.
And that's the thing. You know, here's the weakness. Oh, wait, hold that thought though. Lumiere's gonna try to go after Scarlet Witch. Look at the Star-Lord pushing bot side, but 3 members of IPT are stuck top side. They can't TP. They can't try to help. Bevan is trying to split push mid as well. It's gonna be X-Knight there. Spear will finally be able to teleport back, but 10 minutes in, EVO are doing it. IPT, they're using resources on one person, and I feel like that's the weakness. Avenger, Vanguard, Boulder Crash, the thrust coming in from PK, not to mention Solar Energy. There are a lot of AoEs, yes, but they're committing it onto just one person instead of a full wombo. If you use all of that and not kill them, you're susceptible for this heavy counter engage, and without those resources, that means you're not going to be able to fight back.
There you go.
EVO New Mutants now holding the Surtur pit, trying to find lane dominance. Great split push there by Demon with the jungle creeps hitting the tower. That's going to be distracting 470 for a while. Won't be surprised if EVO New Mutants force in a clash right here. But IPT sense it as well. They try to play safe. There goes Beban straight to the back line. He might go giant form, but he decides to back it out. Jungle King and X-Fight are really close there. Beban takes a lot of damage. That's going to hurt in a team fight. Let's see if they fully commit there. 470 near Demon and Lumiere. He decides to get away as well. He'll probably continue to push down the bottom lane, and that's going to be the smart idea. Pull away the attention of EVO New Mutants, especially Demon. Force him to keep going down to the bottom lane. 470 is a Black Knight. He can move, and he has an okay chance to get away from all that. But he doesn't see Demon is there. 470 might get caught out of here. Not enough damage just yet, so it's going to be fine. So resets on both teams. Now it's IPT with control over the Surtur pit.
Yeah, and again, IPT, they're going to commit 3 people to just kill someone off. Russ is gonna be spotted here, but look at the rest of EVO. They don't mind if Russ is gonna be left up there. IPT though, they know that Russ is alone. They're gonna try to take full advantage of that, but look at where the rest of EVO are. They're going after 470. Russ is gonna fall there. That's gonna be a tower taken, but what is happening to EVO? They left the Ebony Maw there. They're gonna clear mid instead. They're gonna take objective somewhere else because they know they're not gonna make it. Thing is though, with a 4v5, they're gonna need to back off. If they don't respect IPT here, a 4v5 could mean a big deal because now Surtur is in contention. They're gonna get the Leviathan on the bot side, on the hands of Demon here. That damage buff is going to help out a lot. That actually made IPT hesitate a bit. And look at the damage on that Surtur. IPT actually backed off because the Leviathan was...
And that's the big problem there for EVO. They fell for 470 split push. They committed Demon, that forced them to reset because they can't fully commit in a team fight without their Star-Lord there. So that gave IPT positional advantage there in the Surtur. But right now, it's a really tough fight here for IPT because EVO will be able to crack down this turret real quick once they get enough minion waves in. It's going to be about who cracks first. Star-Lord finally able to break down the turret. So now IPT on a back foot. Only 4 down there, 2 down turrets for the side of EVO, while EVO was able to down 4 against
still
IPT.
alive. 14 minutes in. This is the only reason why EVO have map control, because of this mid lane tower. That essentially blocks the movement for any aggressive IPT engagements. Because with the mid tower up, that means a teleport is going to be possible. But look, they're going to commit the Boulder Crash, Avenger Vanguard as well. All on Rush. They use their resources, but now, look at that. They weren't able to kill. The ult as well missed. X-Spear is going to be pressured. The Unibeam, he's going to go down. X-Line is being chased down. Here comes Demon. Here comes the Thunderclap. It was a zoning tool. Jungle King is gonna back off. That's too dead. Resource use, counter engage on, and now IPT are on the back foot yet again. Look at this. EVO smell blood. They're gonna be going for the Surtur. This is what we were talking about. The weakness of IPT. If you throw all your cards on the table on one thing, what happens for the rest of the fight? You're gonna go down. Brown helmet won't be secured by the phenomenal one, and it's 8-5, 15 minutes in. Surtur in the hands of EVO. IPT need to find this answer.
We've been putting a lot of attention onto A-Styles, but let's focus onto the mid lane. Lumiere 202. This is a low kill game, but that Unibeam was absolutely massive. His sense was he just followed up with his gut feeling. He said, you know what, I'm gonna use Unibeam. I'm gonna turn this around now. Let's see if I can kill 2. Let's see if I can kill Spear, and he does, and that was just enough to turn it around and force IPT to go back, giving EVO the Surtur. 470 though, great attempt trying to steal it, but once again the ultimate from the Thor to just secure the objectives, playing out really big here for EVO. Surtur marching down the bottom lane. IPT might lose a tower or 2 here if they don't play this right.
Yeah, and look at the health reduction. Regeneration is going to be a big deal, especially in the team fights, but the sustain is going to be there. Boulder Crash was committed onto Lumiere. Lumiere is going to blink away, but now there might be a fight here, but no, Bevin just backs off. Jungle is going to be spotted, but look at Demon. He's already split pushing. A-Styles is going to be up. The damage is there. The knockup is real. Immobilizing Okum. What is happening? IPT, they're losing 1. EVO are still pushing in. They threw some resources at EVO yet again. But what's happening? Surtur was pushing, top lane goes down, and Demon, the split pusher, is just taking towers left and right. Now IPT are gonna answer. They're gonna take out 2. This is a bad move. Lumiere and the rest of EVO a little too overconfident, staying more than what they were welcome for, and now it's the 9-8, 17-minute game. Look at Pepe trying to defend this mid lane as much as possible. They don't want to give this away, but now IPT get their bearings back, but they lose big. The Surtur was finally taken down, but look at the side lanes. The towers are going down. Look at the Star-Lord. He's trying to push in. This is going to be a Scarlet Sandwich connecting onto Demon. But you know what? Demon's going to blink away using the less rock to try to get this buff. Okup is there though. But look at the movement. IPT, they're aware. They're just going to commit to it. They're going to see Demon. That is bad news. The Star-Lord, if he goes down, it might be it. There we go. Victory streak now. IPT are turning it around. Oh man, you thought it was a good game. Now it's even better. We have ourselves a game. IPT, they were just making the game look good. 17 minutes. You know what? Make that 18 minutes. 2 are dead for EVO. IPT are taking resources now. It could be anyone's game, and and it's just gonna take one mistake for things to fall apart. They're gonna catch out
Big
Lumiere as well.
mistake right there.
We go.
That is the
Lumiere's
mistake.
gone. That is a big, big mistake. Now it's gonna
Oh,
be
no.
going in one by one. EVO are falling apart. IPD are smelling blood. That is 3 left to defend.
No.
IPD might steal this. IPD.
Oh!
IPD take down EVO.
From
Wow.
out of nowhere, IPT stealing it away from EVO New Mutants. Just when we thought EVO said to IPT, it's over, IPT said, don't you forget who we are.